Right, just doing a shout out whilst I'm here. What you're going to see next is me demolishing a dynamite hot stag chili with Tilda rice, probably. For some reason, even though my channel's pretty obscure, I've got to give a shout out to these people again. Oh, first of all, there's Ivor, Mr. Magoo, Ivor the driver. His son-in-law Ryan, have a hand, and obviously to his other half, Megan. I don't know why, because my channel's not really. It's not like the Blot Outdoor show. But there we go, that's the intro done. Off now to the petrol station. Oh, it's 31st of December 2024. Well, hopefully I'll get back onto my other channel soon. But I've now got my Tilda lemon and herb rice ready. And in the microwave, as the gorgeous Nigel Lawson would say, is my dynamite hot stag chili, which I'm now going to periodically give them a bit of a stir. Oh, you know what I mean. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Dr. Carling, I presume. Anyway, that's that done. I've got on a film. Wow. Fucking hell. Oh, lovely. That Blot Outdoor show, if you ever do start to watch it, I mean, I was late converted to it, but I find it so relaxing because she's so humble.
Yeah. At the one we just seen an ad for the other day. They have a hearing aid that you put in your ear.
Well, my best place for it, really.
It has a built-in artificial intelligence in it, and it translates any language that you hear, the English, and it does it in real time, so there's no lag. So when somebody's talking to you, like say they're talking to you in Spanish or German or Korean, it'll automatically translate it into your ear, and you'll hear what they're saying in English.
Well, that would be handy, and I'll tell you why.
It's like some Star Wars types or Star Trek type stuff right there, but I've seen an ad for it that they actually have that now.
And I won't be surprised that some of the stuff that H.G. Wells came out with would come true. You know, War of the Worlds and that, the time machine.
Yeah.
H.G. Wells and Sir Arthur Conan Doyle and all them. Brilliant.
Oh. I might have to get me one of those because, you know, one thing I hate is whenever I'm like somewhere in public and like there's some Mexicans sitting next to me and they're talking about me and I know they're talking about me, but I don't understand what they're saying. It kind of pisses me off.
Well, there's one Polish comedy sketch from the 60s that it's cabaret, because they were very big in cabaret, and there's like a place in Warsaw, I think, or Krakow, where one is like underground wine cellars with like a jazz bar. And it was very popular with poets and artists and all that kind of stuff. Cabaret Dudek, I think, or Cabaret Dudek. And it's basically a sketch where there's a man gets connected to somebody else through the telephone interchange or the telephone exchange, and it's it's a misunderstanding. He's got to the wrong person, and it's like late 60s. But our lass, oh my god! Every time she says the text, I wish I could find the English text
Yeah.
because it's just so funny. And it's Cabaret Dudek. But there's lots of films like in classic Polish films. There was Polish actors that even Martin Scorsese said to Leonardo DiCaprio. You got to check him out. He died young. He was a bit of a rebel in a way. What he used to do, he used to jump up a moving train when he got to a train station. But the last time he did it, also was killed him. He misjudged his angle, and he was killed. Well, Martin Scorsese told DiCaprio about it, but this Polish actor. You got to watch him. He was known for wearing like Ray-Bans. But there's a lot of Polish films that I would like to watch. Some are available with English subtitles.
Yeah.
No, you know,
Yeah.
okay.
My wife don't like reading the subtitles because it distracts us. So we just kind of avoid foreign films unless they dubbed it over. And then half the time when they dub it over, the words don't match up to their mouth, and so it looks stupid.
I would agree with you, but there's one exception to the rule, which is there's a police program. I think it's called in English Calling 07, and it's based about this policeman played by this brilliant actor who's dead now. The Warsaw Militia. So it's like so it was filmed from the late mid 70s to late 80s, or not all together, but like with gaps. And it was obviously filmed during the communist era. And I managed to find a copy of that English subtitles for some reason, and it is absolutely hilarious. So for that, I love the subtitles. Without it, I wouldn't met in the tale. I'll ask because he whispered me what they're saying, which would ruin the whole experience. But that's the one exception I make to rule. Colin 07 is called. It's absolutely brilliant.
There was an actor died today. His name was Angus McInnes. He was in Star Wars. He played
I saw it on Facebook.
That name sounds Scottish.
It's probably a family who probably will have Scottish origins. Either Scottish or Irish.
Yeah.
I didn't know until I watched Are You in Who Do You Think You Are? About Paul McCartney. It was there's an actress called Emily Atack. She's quite body looking, and I think her uncle is Paul McCartney. And when they're doing all this genealogy thing, they find out that his father, when they come over from Ireland, they mispronounced or they couldn't understand the name. So his real name really should be Paul McCarthy.
Yeah.
Oh, this is lovely. This lemon and herb rice It's lovely, but I like the lime and coriander. Oh my god. I still don't understand why I like this stuff. Ooh, chili out of tins. I said, I'd rather have this than the classic beef. Yeah, it does sometimes give you wind, but it's got more. If it was like it was 20 years ago, I won't touch it. That was savage. Or it's about the grief shit. I was in bed. I went up really late, really, about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. And I suppose I'm up for a bath. And she was surprised that, oh, I thought you were going to watch TV. I said, no, it's time to call it quits. I mean, that's late enough. And as it is, you have to go for a piss. And I could hear his voice downstairs, really quiet, but I could hear his voice. I thought I sounded like mother. Can't be. I woke up, I looked at time. Nah, it's too early. Even she said, what's time should I come round? About 2:30? It was like 1 o'clock. No, it can't be. Must be imagining it. It sounds like mother. It was very distant, but I could hear it. No, I put it in here and I go, but there's no point, my alarm's going to go off in like 20 minutes. Going back. Shocking mother. And then, she recently had a phone call, something about renewing a contract. And I've been round, built, I said to you, built phone to Bangladesh. You sound like we're in Pakistan. Trying to fob off a buddy. Them mobile phone chargers you can get battery banks or whatever they are. All that shit. Got that sorted anyway. And she's coming down. Oh, I've had problems with getting into the My Free app. And when I looked at her phone, it was like it was trying to say to watch this video. And I said, no, knock it off. And it said, to log in, it's using your phone number. So I did that. There you go, you're in. Huh? And then she was saying, oh, do you want me to stay for tea? I went, yes. I was just, I feel a bit down. So look, we're having tea. Stay. And I did. She did some chicken the other day in it, like various juice and a bit of honey, and all I do was warm it up. And oh my god, it was beautiful, like slightly burnt, but oh, it was beautiful. So much she enjoyed it. There's some chips left. Oh, got some more chips. Yeah, but more juice. Oh, nice that. And I'm like, I know what it is with her. Because before she said, usually after tea, when normal news is on, he'll bug up upstairs, go on his laptop and then praise Trump and wind a lot of people in America. Oh my god, he was very good at that. Especially those who were anti-Trump. And then now and again he'll get put into Facebook jail. because AI had picked up some form of hate speech or some of that shit. So I think that part's not the issue. I think for her now, it's the fact that there's no occasional interaction like, "Can I have a mug of tea? Mug of tea? Oh, tea's cold." Now that's replaced by just, and I think, because sometimes it might be 7 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock at night, because she hasn't got a smart TV, she can't go into the apps for the TV channels and watch the box sets. If there's shite on TV, she's like, "Molly, shall we go to bed and watch TV in bed?" It's that's why I try and, like Sunday, she said, "Did we need me to come with you?" Right. Yeah. Look, we'll call that the pub, the old farmhouse again, where Molly's welcome in a certain area. Once you purchase, say, "I think mugs, please," you got unlimited drinks from the coffee machine. And you're not constrained by Sunday trading hours at like what the guy said to be like stuck to. I mean, it's oh God.
I think I'm going to wind her down here in just a little bit. I'm getting tired already.
Yeah. I noticed you do an impression of a road tunnel ahead. Also, I wish Jeff would like you sometime because, like I said, if he only had restricted time, I could understand.
Yeah.
But if you could just like every now and again, just like, I mean, there's lots of videos on the Blot Outdoor show, especially these early ones, where they're like 25 minutes, half an hour, 35 minutes. And if he could, that's all, that would be nice, like a nice distraction from all the grief and shit.
Yeah.
That hits you when you, even though I'm not, like I said, I'm not subconsciously thinking about it, but like me and my mother were so in sync. We're so alike. And I was just astonished at his reaction of why I was so wound up about him not being in touch for those 3.5 days. Not even a basic text message of "Happy Christmas," blah blah blah. He was like, "Oh, my 3 days." It's not the point. There are times when, by that time, she's in bed, mother will be way in bed. I've got no one to talk to. I've got no one to try and distract me from the grief and shit, which it's getting worse.
Yeah.
Obviously, many for mother, but I'm probably second in line for that. It's getting worse the bigger the gap is. At the time, we were both kind of holding our heads up high and trying to plough forward and be functional. I said when it after this, I will knock it off because I see it a bit waxed. I say I'm not one for really showing my emotions as such. I probably did with you that time when I tried to read that poem that is, because the only reason that is because it was trying to say what we would have said in a normal context: father, son, dad, blah blah blah. that we never said when he was alive, when I was alive. We both never did it. It never seemed right. So that poem, when I tried to read it, that's his way of saying what probably 80% of parents and the children say to each other, but we never said it in our lifetime, and that was his way of saying it. And obviously when the vicar did his piece in the church, lovely St James's Church in Rockcliffe, when he did his piece based on what his mother told him when he called in at the house. You know, okay, tell me about Brian, blah blah blah. So I made some notes, and then it coming to me, that got a bit of weepage. But there's no cross at the moment.
Well, sometimes what I find helps me when I'm feeling kind of down. If I'm feeling